Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Destiny. I am Death from Above. So, we're going to talk about a gun today, like I like to do in Destiny. So, let's talk about a gun, specifically the Angel's Advocate, the Vanguard vendor version role currently. So we're going to take a look at this gun. So what I like to do in these videos is talk about the gun, look at the base stats, look at my version, which is going to be the vendor version, which is also going to be your version. Then we'll talk about what I think, how I feel about the different perks and talents, and how it performs in PvE and PvP, and we'll give it random grades that don't mean anything except to me. So if that sounds like fun, let's get to it. So the Angel's Advocate, I stumbled upon this one this week during the God Roll reset on Tuesday morning, running around the vendors looking at different gear, and this one popped out in my head as a very good roll on a gun that's kind of forgettable to me. But the more I looked at it, the more I thought about it, the more I realized this is probably the best roll of the week, this Angel's Advocate at the Vanguard vendor. Now, you've only got a couple more days to grab this if you want to, and I will say on Tuesday morning or Monday night, whatever happens to be for you, this gun will disappear in its current form. Now, I recently grabbed a version of this gun from, I think, week 2 of the Age of Triumph, and I called it the Poor Man's Fate Bringer because it had Outlaw and Firefly and Small Bore in the middle. Well, this one's got Outlaw, Perfect Balance, and Reactive Reload, a combination that I thought looked very, very potent. So let's take a look at my Angel's Advocate, which is going to be the same as yours. It's got good rate of fire, good impact, just like the Mida multi-tool. It reads it, just come on, just don't. So it's unlike Nike, they don't want you to do it. Good range, good stability, good reload. It's actually got a little bit of a buff to stability and reduction to range because I am running Perfect Balance. Reactive Reload, Outlaw, it has the red dot, the range lens, and the OEG rifle scope. We'll get into each one of those a little bit in some gameplay. It's got Who's Next, which I don't like on a scout rifle. Hand cannons, maybe. Shotguns, sure. Scout rifles, no. The mag size is too big. That's going to be an unlikely opportunity to use that talent. And Hammerforge, I don't think it's necessary to have that extension to range for a scout rifle. But you never know. You might want to have that at some point. I like running Perfect Balance, Outlaw, Reactive Reload just across the board for PvE and PvP. So what makes this so good? Before we get into the gameplay, let's talk a little bit about it and my thoughts before I bought it. So I like to see perks that synergize well, perks that work together, and these two, Reactive Reload and Outlaw, work very well together in my mind before I ever used it. Now, I have a pretty good amount of experience with it now, but when I was looking at it earlier in the week, I was like, Outlaw and Reactive Reload seemed like they would go very well together. Get the headshot, get the kill, immediately reload, and then go to town killing more enemies. In PvE, this is a crowd clearing dream. So I'm pretty excited about that. Perfect Balance just increases the stability across the board and makes it a nice little complement. So I thought that was a pretty nice sandwich of perks right there. So let's talk PvE and PvP performance. We'll start out with a little PvE. In PvE, it did not disappoint. The higher impact scout rifles I enjoy a little bit more because they have a little bit more across the board usefulness in PvE and PvP. But this rate of fire seems to fit well. I wish the mag size was a little bit bigger. But in PvE, you get the Outlaw kill, you get the reload, you get the Reactive Reload, and you just keep shooting. Just keep shooting. So I actually really enjoyed that a lot. It worked out really, really well. You'd have like a group of Thrall or a group of enemies, just pop one of them's head, reload, move to the next guy, and keep repeating the process. There's a cooldown in Reactive Reload, but eventually you'll hit it again and just keep going. So it worked out really, really well depending on what you were doing. Maybe running strikes, running daily missions when there's not a burn, maybe a small arms week. That would be a really good situation for this gun. I really would enjoy it there in small arms. So PvE, a very solid performer. I think that's probably the better of the two situations for this specific gun. But for PvP, if you like this rate of fire auto rifle, this impact auto rifle, scout rifle, PvP, it's solid too. I actually like I like what we got going on with this gun a pretty good amount. So in PvP, get those headshots. If you like scout rifles and you're good at getting headshots in PvP, get the headshots, get the immediate reload, get that Reactive Reload to go for a kill. If you're running 6s, it's going to be more useful than 3s because Reactive Reload in 6s, you're just going to have more opportunity to shoot people than you will in 3s. That's just the natural way things run. So in PvP, I liked it. I didn't like it as much as I did in PvE, so I might recommend a different choice for PvP. It's not going to be an OP top of the meta type weapon, but it will be fun, it will be useful. If you feel like picking it up for PvP, do it. It's worth it. It's an entertaining gun. But what do you guys think about the Angel's Advocate this week with Reactive Reload? Did you pick it up? Do you like it? And do you want to see how it performs against the one from week 2, the Poor Man's Fatebringer? Because that'll be coming your way very soon. So if you want to check that out, subscribe to the channel. It'll be here probably tomorrow. So, but let me know what you think about this version of the gun. If you want me to look at any other guns, let me know in the comments. But until then, until next time, leave a like if you enjoyed this video, subscribe if you want to see more, and come check out the Twitch channel. That's where I record a lot of this stuff. So, thanks so much for watching, guys. I am Death from Above, and I will see you later. See you, bye!